Hello everyone, welcome to Devin Draws. Today's topic will be Siren Head, who was created by the artist Trevor Henderson. I have to say, I love Trevor Henderson's art. It's so cool to look at his art and see things that look so real, and the concept of a creature who can mimic noises such as sirens, screams, etc. is so cool. Also, after this point, there will be spoilers, so I just want to let everyone know now that if you want to go play the game for yourself or want to look stuff up on your own, do not watch the rest of this video. The game made around this creature wasn't that long, but it was really well done for how long it was. It has so much potential to grow and grow into a full multi-hour horror game, or it opens opportunities to other game designers to make more horror games such as this. I love how the game looks, I love the retro feel of it, but it also gives me the feeling of being recorded through an old camera or something along those lines, sorry. My only problem would have to be when he first appears, when you find the dead body. The fact that he just stands there for a few seconds I thought was cool and intimidating. You shouldn't just be able to walk by. I feel as if something should happen if you try to while he is still standing still. That's really my only problem with this. Other than that, again, I love the game, so yeah, there's not a real problem with it. I love gore and horror games, and even though this game came out 2 years ago, it still got a top spot in my favorite games. The possibilities for this game are really endless, and I hope it continues to get love and support for what it can become. I want to get into some details about Siren Head, because I find him so fascinating in his own. Siren Head is a 40-foot tall humanoid creature with a heavily emaciated, near-skeletal frame covered in dried, mummified flesh, the color of rusty metal. Its limbs are disproportionately long and thin, with arms as long as its legs, ending in huge bony hands. Where its head and neck would be is a thin pole of flesh with two sirens attached to them, hence the name, and several black wires snaking around its neck and into its upper shoulders, pressed against its abdomen. These speakers are the only metal parts of its body, fused to the neck by tendrils of skin and capable of swiveling around its much like the head of an owl. Some images depict Siren Head speakers with toothy, limpless human-like jaws and a long, retractable, thin snake-like tongue, though Henderson has said that the teeth are only visible on a certain radio frequency. The first sighting of Siren Head was by a woman who hears the story. She was on vacation with her husband and they were scoping out graveyards on the way, as you do, when she saw it. Rising out of the old cemetery, big as an old telephone pole, was this some kind of bizarre art piece the authorities hadn't got wise to yet? Even as she stepped out of the car, the megaphones on its head screeched to life. 9, 18, 1, child, 17, remove, vile. A buzzing, doubled voice screamed random words at her. At this point, it jerked into motion, striding down the hill towards her. Trevor Henderson has also stated that Siren Head is the last of his species, which shows that he might be killing to survive, as if he feels threatened. This might also be the reason why he hides and makes those sounds, as a way to make sure he can blend in and survive. Other cases say otherwise. The destruction that follows Siren Head has body shredded and left without being touched or eaten, which means that he may kill for sport or to pass the time. Instead of being threatened or hungry, he's there as a way for him to show off on how he's stronger than his target. Again, I love Siren Head and creatures like him. They are so cool looking and very fascinating with their backstories. This has been Devin Draws, and I will see you next time.